Hello, boys and girls! All right, the song we are learning today for our movement, some movement fun and exploration, is called A Rig-a-Jig Jig. Now, with this song, you're going to hear Mrs. Holm change the tempo. Tempo, that's a new word. What does that mean? Well, the tempo is the speed of the music. It is how fast or how slow the music is being played or sung. So you're going to hear me change that speed a little bit. Sometimes I'm going to play really, really quick like this. Sometimes I'm going to change that tempo so it's really, really slow like this. Super slow, super slow. So you're going to have to listen for what tempo Mrs. Holm is playing at. When you do this activity, you can choose to do any movement that you would like as long as you follow the tempo. That's speed, okay? A couple of notes on that though. Number one, because there's some times where you're going to be moving real quick and sometimes when you're going to be moving really slow, you need to check with a grown-up, whether that's at home or you're grown-up at daycare. You need to check with a grown-up first and make sure is right now a really good time for some super fast movement. If they say no, that's okay. You can ask again a different time, all right? The next thing that I want to make sure that you do is if the grown-up says yes, then you need to make sure you have plenty of space for movement, especially if you decide you're going to do traveling movement or locomotor movement where you're moving all over the place, because you don't want to bump into any person or anything. Right? We don't want you to get hurt and we don't want you to hurt others on accident. So make sure you have lots of space to do that. If your grown-up says you can move but it can't be all over, then you can always do non-locomotor movement and run in place or walk in place or jump in place, that kind of thing. So some kind of movements you might choose are walking, you might choose to run, you might choose to skip or gallop or hop or twist. Any of those works. It's up to you. Just make sure, one, your grown-up says it's a good time for movement in the house or at wherever you are. Two, that you have enough space to move without bumping into any person or anything. And three, that whatever movement you choose goes with the tempo that I play, the speed of the beat. So, here we go. We'll start with a medium tempo. As I was walking down the street, down the street, down the street, a friend of mine I chanced to meet. Hi-ho, 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 a rig-a-jig-jig and away we go, away we go, away we go, a rig-a-jig-jig and away we go. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. As I was walking down the street, down the street, down the street, a friend of mine I chanced to meet. Hi-ho, hi-ho, hi-ho. Ah, rig-a-jig-jig and away we go, away we go, away we go. A rig-a-jig-jig and away we And I hope you guys had fun.